Hi, I'm Peggy James, and I'm Erick and Company's listing specialist, and I work for Erick Blackwelder, and I've been the face of Erick and Company for years now. When you call and you want to sell your home, you're going to see me, and the reason is because I have the patience of Job. Erick hates to do listings. He is awesome, and that's what makes our team so fabulous. We have Erick, who loves to work buyers, and myself, who loves to work sellers, and the two combined make one dynamic team. So when you call me to list your house, I really like to have at least a week's lead time if I can, and the reason is because each individual listing gets their own individual marketing plan. Now, I do have the basic systems in place, but there are different buyers for every single home. And so your home is special, and for all the reasons that it's special to you, it'll be special to the next buyer. So it's my job to paint that picture and to help others see what you see. So let me give you a few examples. The house below was listed in May, Memorial Day weekend, and within 7 days I had 9 showings on this $600,000 house. 9 showings. That's pretty impressive, and it all happened in the first 7 or 8 days. What happens is when I list your house, I get the Craigslist marketing ready, I get the YouTube marketing ready, I get the flip videos, I get the neighborhood videos, I get the text information. I set up everything ahead of time. All of the ads, everything is done ahead of time. I knock myself out. And the reason I do that for you is because I want to get you the best price the market will bear. Well, in the case below, when I launched the listing into the MLS, it didn't just go like every other agent's into an IDX and everybody can have that information. No, I'll show you some links below where I go ahead and I do blog posts, Craigslist postings, military by owner postings. I do posts all over the internet to make sure that the net is cast far and wide, and I do them on different angles. Sometimes I'm looking for a VA buyer, sometimes I'm looking for an empty nester, sometimes I'm looking for a multi-generational family. Individual marketing for whatever the house has features and benefits. What is the consumer? Who is that buyer going to be? That's what I do. A good realtor isn't just going to put a sign on the front yard, a lockbox on the front door, and then go pray that it sells. Anybody can do that. My job as your listing agent is to get your home sold, and so it's not a painful process, and that it's a happy experience, and that's what I hope to have for you. So when a great example is the house on Tilney Court. When I listed the house on Tilney Court, yes, we had 9 showings in a week, but the most impressive thing was the buyer saw it in Japan. He saw the house when he was in Japan living there. He contacted a local realtor. The local realtor came from Maryland, not that local, came from Maryland to preview the house. And when I heard what was going on, I went ahead and did some videos of the neighborhood, the community. I had them all there. So I went ahead and just sent the buyer's agent those links, and in return for that, the buyers fell in love with the house, wrote a contract sight unseen, and they purchased it. They purchased the home. The great news, they arrived the other day, fell in love with it all over again in person, and they settled on the home. Yes, they settled on the home. So the homeowners have now relocated to Florida. The purchasers have moved in. The only speed bump in the whole thing was the stupid VA appraisal. As much as I tried and as much as we fought against the VA appraisal, because in this case I do work for the seller, the VA appraiser would not increase the value. And that's the unfortunate part. But great news for the buyer. Seller has to lick his wounds because the market is the market. But the great news is the previous attempts that he tried to sell his house were 3 years in a row with a previous agent, and he didn't have any luck. He finally listed with Erick and Company and said, you know what? I've been watching you guys. I've been watching your blogs and reading Woodbridge Virginia real estate news, and I think you're going to be able to do it. I knew I could, and it sold, and the end of the story. another happy ending. If you'd like some help selling your home in Lake Ridge, Virginia, Woodbridge, Manassas, give us a call, 703-590-2252. I'm Peggy James. I'm Erick and Company's listing specialist. I hope to hear from you. Thank you. Have a great day.